Why or where she had a flat is unknown to us, but nonetheless, we are coming up live here. We're giving out grow gear. We're doing groceries tonight as well, $250 worth of groceries going to one lucky person at the end. Those should be delivered tomorrow, and we've been getting them out the next day thanks to Hydro Chef. He's also giving you recipes with whatever you order. You like how I obligated them to that, Saint? He's going to be so pissed.
Put them on.
Yep. Purpinator, Mission Fertilizer, Smart Pots, Blue Lab, Green Pads, Left Coast Wholesale. All of the peeps are hooking it up tonight. So let's get you started and get your grow game on. Phone lines are now open. 562-653-0707. Let's get you locked in early so we can take your calls and get straight to Talk and Grow. We are also going to have a coronavirus update on the status and availability of certain grow supplies. It is affecting availability of raw materials, so we will find out more about that and what you need to do to prepare for any shortages. Also on potential legal actions still being taken by sheriff departments and other law enforcement in our state of California and elsewhere during this time. Is it a good use of resources? Fuck no. But we'll talk about it right here. Heavy T's Grow Show coming up live, hopefully about 5 minutes. I'm going to text Big Jack, say, where the fuck you at, Jack?
Yeah, where you at, Jack?
Can't scrap a lick, so I know you got your gas.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't have his gas. That's a scary gas.
It's a nice one. For my life.
Niggas don't want no ruckus, bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping. Boy, we stay hustling. Hey, I rep my team, rep my city, and rep my scene. Yeah, I'm down for mine, on the grind all the time, like overtime. X, I ride to the death, can't do it like this, so don't try to step. Can't move it like this, so don't try to test. Got shotters on the side of me, right in my left, cause we do it so swift, we do it so sick, and we ain't gonna stop. We got money to get, we got honeys to flip, got the streets on lockdown, so why would we stop now? We holding the spot down. Sour diesel Hennessy, a bad bitch next to me, 80X Henry, going down up in history. Do it to the death of me, so ain't nothing left of me. Dumping off the weaponry, hold it down for centuries. Oh, taking this shit head on, in the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no ruckus, tell me who wanted with these shots up, boys, we stay hustling. Catch me in the booth to the night, streets holding tight, grind for my life, for my life. Niggas don't want no ruckus, bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping, boy, we stay hustling.
Bonafide hustler, stay up in the street, grinding all day and all night so we can eat. Roll up on your homies like niggas, stick 'em up. Now bags in the stash in the back of the truck. Pounds of the diesel, throw it in the air. Tipping Hennessy for my niggas who ain't here. Back on my feet after shedding a few tears. Give me 2 years, stacked up with a few mil. Niggas locked up, but the homies still here. Rapping ADX, fresh in the full gear. Killing the recession, pumping on the top. Teddy Brock chop, killing blue clocks. Haters got no idea you ain't ready. It'll be a sad song if you niggas test me. Them niggas tryna send 100 cops to come get me. Gibbo sprayed a couple shots and told them bitches come catch me.
Oh, taking this shit head on, in the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no ruckus, tell me who wanted with these shots up, boys, we stay hustling. Catch me in the booth to the night, streets holding tight, grind for my life, for my life. Niggas don't want no ruckus, bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping, boy, we stay hustling.
DFCRadio.com. All she wanna do is talk like this and walk like that. But baby, I don't know why. Take the money, take the keys, it's right there. And girl, I swear I'm not gonna try. Cause all I wanna do to you is love you all night long until the sun comes. But you don't wanna love, you just wanna fight. Guess that means you're all alone tonight, lover. My baby, my world, forever my lady. She my pretty little girl. But when things go wrong, know that it gets crazy. See, I don't wanna fight. No, please not tonight. No, that nonsense you talking in my ears, girl, I don't wanna hear it. My baby, my girl, don't know how to tell you. But the things that I've heard, girl, you know I felt too. Girl, please dry your eyes, cause it ain't 50-50 in this thing. I'm keeping it 100. Cause all you keep doing, all she wanna do is talk like this and walk like that. But baby, I don't know why. Take the money, take the keys, it's right there. And girl, I swear I'm not gonna try. Cause all I wanna do to you is love you all night long until the sun comes. But you don't wanna love, you just wanna fight. Guess that means you're all alone tonight, lover. I'm just trying to tell her, she don't wanna hear it. Mood is on a swing and changes with the seasons. Is there something wrong? Well, damn, you gotta let me know. Maybe speak up, yeah. But now she wanna fret, beat up on my chest. Try to catch a W, making me an X now. I ain't tryna hear it, no. What we're fighting for. Sometimes I just wish you'd leave me alone. Cause these ain't your keys, this ain't your money neither. But if that's what it takes for me to make you leave, then yours. All she wanna do is talk like this and walk like that. But baby, I don't know why. Take the money, take the keys, it's right there. And girl, I swear I'm not gonna try. Cause all I wanna do to you is love you all night long until the sun comes. But you don't wanna love, you just wanna fight. Guess that means you're all alone tonight, lover. All she wanna do is talk like this and walk like that. But baby, I don't know why. Take the money, take the keys, it's right there. And girl, I swear I'm not gonna try. Cause all I wanna do to you is love you all night long until the sun comes. But you don't wanna love, you just wanna fight. Guess that means you're all alone tonight, lover. Girl, I don't know what we're fighting for. Sometimes I just wish you'd leave me alone. Cause these ain't your keys, this ain't your money neither. But if that's what it takes for me to make you leave, then yours.
If you ever lay awake at night, wondering if we'll be alright, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. If you're sitting at the kitchen table, counting up your bills to pay, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. If you drop the kids at school and wonder if they'll make it home today, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. If you're staring at the TV stations, wondering how we got this way, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. Can you hear me? Is your heart beating like a drum? Can you hear me? I don't care where you come from, I am on your side. I'm on your side. I'm on not giving up. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. And if you got the news today, doctors telling you to pray, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. And if you feel the pounding fear when flashing lights are in your mirror, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. And if you hold a friend and say, I wonder how we got this way, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. Can you hear me? Is your heart beating like a drum? Can you hear me? I don't care where you come from, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. I'm on your. If you're weary and you're broken and you don't know what to hope in, if you're willing and you're able, come and meet me at the table. If you lost your way to laughing, can't remember how to dancing, if you're out of tears to cry, take my hand and I'm on your side. 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 I'm on your side.
Yo, it's BKJ on Team King, and you listening to DFZ Radio. What?
If I'm rolling up some trees, you can smoke with me. I like the blunt. I like the blunt.
DFCRadio.com.
The cannabis portion of this show is designed as entertainment only for legal medicinal cannabis patients over 21 years of age and is not meant to encourage any other activity or use. Yeah, dick.
Talking about the HTGS show. Knowing someone better than your show. And everybody knowing this whole show. Yeah. Talking about the HTGS show.
Right here, right now.
Who gave the world coronavirus?
China.
It was that fucking bitch, Carol Baskins. Goddamn bitch. All right, shout out to all the gun owners. Yep. I just purchased a new shotgun. That was pretty sweet. I got to wait 10 days for it, though.
So now you joined the force.
I can breach shit. If I need whatever needs breaching, I can breach it.
Yeah, if someone breaches you, you're like, I'm unbreaching your ass.
I'm gonna re-breach your ass. Put your ass in the grave. So what is? Welcome to Heavy T's Grove Show, our third show since I guess third or fourth show since
The virus.
the COVID-19 crisis virus has come upon us and changed our entire world. But we're out here doing our show. People still need to grow. The grow must go on, right? We're going to have new T-shirts as well coming out. Sent those to print earlier this week. The grow must go on. If they are in the house, we will be giving them out next week on the air. They're real nice. They got the pocket hit. It comes with the breast pocket, and it says the grow must go on. And on the back, it says Heavy T's Grow Show. And don't be asking for any smalls or mediums, right?
Yeah.
Because we don't order no smalls or mediums.
Only big shirts around here.
Yeah. If you are skinny and growing, you ain't growing right.
Yeah, you're not growing enough, obviously.
During this time, if hopefully not, but if food shortages and other things happen, if you're fat, it will be a sign of wealth.
Yeah, it'll be a sign of wealth. I was just going to say growing is more important now, too, if there's going to be a food shortage. Now's the time to grow your own.
Damn straight. That is called the Truth Williams. Saints getting everyone locked in right here. He is, again, screening the calls, running the board, answering the phones, making us look pretty.
Yeah.
And you guys have your masks on. I'm not masking up tonight.
We are 6 feet apart.
We are social distancing. So, guys, 562-653-0707. While Saint, you got those guys locked in? Okay. Should we take a couple calls because we have news with Chef coming up? I wanted to mention about enforcement still happening during this time, which is crazy to me that the government is using resources to try and stop people from growing weed in the gray market or the black market or whatever it is.
You think now is just a free-for-all. You're allowed to do whatever you want until the virus is up.
I think that they wouldn't want to put themselves at risk for contact and contract something and possibly bring something into the force with unnecessary enforcement. But
and if they're letting other people go, why are they trying to bring more people in? What are you trying to do? Bring people in or let people go?
I think it's still just an eradication effort more than it is to arrest people. They just want to chop it down and try to maintain, try to bolster the legal market.
Kick all the bulbs in.
They're getting all those tax dollars. Compromiso, amigos. Oh, I had a good lunch. What do we have for lunch, Saint? I had a black bean crispy taco and a jerk chicken taco.
I had the chicken tamale combo with beans and rice had the red sauce on top.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And
good.
And Black Market Cultivators, he had Caesar salad.
I had a bird's nest. I had breakfast for lunch.
That's awesome. Hey, real quick, you have to leave early to go pick up your wife from the airport.
Yeah.
What are you doing putting her in a coronavirus flying tube?
I don't have any control over what she does. She just mentioned...
A truer statement has never been spoken.
She just said, I'm getting in the corona tube, and I was like, okay, let me know when you need the ride.
Well, you did your thing. Let's go to Manny in the CPT. First caller of the night. What's going on in Compton? Manny, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going, man? I've been getting ready for this summer grow.
Yep.
And every time I've grown, I've used chemicals. I've used, different. And I'm looking for an alternative. I'm looking for something more organic. And I'm kind of wondering what what you suggest. And also, my second question is something for the caterpillars, man. It's every year. I have these problems, and I can't seem to solve it.
Well, you're in Southern California, home to the most ferocious caterpillars known to man, and that they will fuck you up. I'm going to let Black Market answer that in just a second. Let's talk about your nutrients, though. What do you want ease of use, Manny? Do you just want to basically go with your water hose or dechlorinated water and water your plants, or do you want to try and enhance certain aspects of your grow at certain times? Because you could do it both ways, and you don't have to use chemicals. You can use organics to do it. Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to just set it and water it?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay, you go get, or I can send you some. I will send you some of the granular from our friends at Mission Fertilizer.
Yeah.
It's completely organic. It's made by Mission Nurseries, Mission Fertilizer, Sanctuary Soil, they all work together to formulate some of the best organics that you can use to grow cannabis. And they have a dry and liquid, as well as a liquid version. The dry version, basically you mix it into your soil, or you can top dress it. If you're using something like Empire Builder, which is their soil specific for cannabis, you're not going to mix it in because it is already loaded with a bunch of nutrients. Well, it has some in it, but it's going to be exhausted, so you need to go top dress later on. So if you're just using something that's real light though, like a Happy Hippie, a Happy Frog, even a vermi soil that doesn't have a bunch of nutrient in it, you can mix some of the Mission Grow in there, and you put it down below where you're actually going to transplant. So as the roots hit it, they really start taking up those nutrients. It's not
because that's what I'm using right now is the vermi soil.
Cool. Well, you get the Mission Grow then, and you could top dress, and as you water through it and it breaks down, it will slow release nutrients to your plant. For per plant, you use about a cup of the Mission Grow. Once they start showing flowers, and that's just in the beginning of the season. That's when the plant is established, is about 1 foot to 1.5 foot tall. You start hitting it with the dry Mission Grow. It's going to feed it over the next few weeks. Once they start showing flower and budding, you're going to do another cup of the Mission Bloom and do the exact same thing for another 4 or 5 weeks, and then another cup of Mission Bloom on top. If the plant is really big, it's a really heavy feeder, you may use more, but that's a standard equation that you're going to use just to get started with. And that's what you do. You set it and leave it. And if you want, you use some crazy swell to really push out the flowers at the very end. But
what does crazy swell do?
Exactly. It's heavyweight blossom stimulator.
Okay.
So it's food, but it's the booster, right? It's the one that enhances the size of your flowers. It just bulks it. It makes them swell up crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's crazy.
Yep, they're super legit.
And all this is organic?
150% organic.
Booyah! Nice.
Guaranteed COVID-free.
Yes, sir.
And the caterpillars?
It kills COVID.
Oh, the caterpillars. Oh, shit.
So
BMC.
So for the caterpillars, if you're outdoor without a greenhouse, just full outdoor in Southern California, you're just going to get them. They cruise through north and south like 4 times a year, and it's just
East
a compliment.
and west.
And east and west.
They riding in,
West
they ride
side.
over.
They're riding
West
in the
side-
Santa Ana
west
winds
side
like,
pillars.
cuckoo, cuckoo.
So it's a compliment to your plant, and they lay this little, cocoon, little trap under there with their babies, and then when they hatch, these little worms start eating holes in your leaves.
And then they poop on your leaves.
And they poop on your leaves. They infest the plant. They'll eat the center of the bud and turn the top of the bud brown.
And then they'll poop in your bud.
You got to get a biological control called Bacillus thuringius. It's also thuringius. Thuringiensis.
There you go.
And then
BT.
BT. And then
Thuringius.
spinosad.
Faringus.
You got Thuringius in your anus.
It's just the way I pronounce it in my homeland.
Tomato, bro.
Yeah, and then
and you guys carry it?
Hell yeah, we carry it, dog.
Yeah,
We carry it, but it's curbside only, so we carry it from our shelf to your car, and you pay us.
Right.
yeah, and you got to have a little quart spray bottle, and then you don't leave that spray. Once you mix it and spray it, you can't use that quart later. You got to dump the rest out. So just make what you're gonna need to spray.
And explain to him it's a bacteria that's specific just to kill worms, caterpillars, other worms.
Yeah, that's the only problem I really have.
It's not going to affect or kill. It's not going to kill anything else aside from worms. And you could, if you have bad like grubs or something in your soil, you could water that through your soil as a drench, and it will take out grubs and any nematode that isn't a beneficial nematode. It will take out. It will take out beneficials as well. So if you've added nematodes, you don't want to use that on top of it. But it's a thing to use for caterpillar killer. Other insecticides will have caterpillars listed that they kill them on their label. And straight up, you go spray that on these caterpillars in Southern California, they look at you and act like you just gave them a shower, a bath.
It's like you have to use it just as part of a control. If you don't use it, they're going to kill the whole plant. If you do use it, you'll salvage like 90-95% of it.
And you use it before you see caterpillars. You spray at least once a week with it, because most people don't realize they have caterpillars.
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Hey, riding in my ride to kill these caterpillars. Most people don't realize that they have them until the buds die, and they're brown, and they go crack it open, and lo and behold, a caterpillar has burrowed its way into the bud.
Because it's organic, it biodegrades in the UV rays of the sun, so if you don't spray it every week or all the time, it's not going to work for you.
Squirt.
It's got to be like In my experience,
Like when
outdoor in
the sun
SoCal,
goes
you got to
down?
give it 8 applications to get through a harvest. Once every week.
Listen up.
Okay.
Yeah, when the
Okay.
sun's down or in the morning, just not in full bright sun, because it's organic. It's a bacteria. If you spray it in the full bright sun, it could die soon anyway, and you don't want to, harm your plant by spraying it with water.
What's the name of it again?
Caterpillar killer. Caterpillar killer.
Okay.
Yep.
That's simple.
Yeah.
All right. That's
Manny, I'm going to send
Well,
you
my two
some Mission
questions.
Fertilizer, some of the Grow and Bloom. I believe we have some dries back there. If not, you're going to get the liquids, man, and you got to get the dries as well. How about this? If I don't have the dries, I'll get you that Crazy Swell and the Enhance. To when you get into bud, it will get large. I think we only have liquids. Do you know, Saint?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, the guy
Hey,
that
whatever you send me, I appreciate. You know what I mean?
well, you're picking
But-
up, sucker. We ain't sending stuff when you live so close. Shit, send me $15 on shipping. I'm also going to give you thank you to Emerald Harvest. They have switched over their mixing facility to make hand sanitizer, and they sent us a case to give out to
Oh,
some of the
cool.
Duffrey Nations. You're going to
Hell
get some
yeah.
Emerald Harvest hand sanitizer as well. Keep yourself safe and clean, and remember the grow must go on, Manny. I appreciate you calling in, and stay healthy, my friend.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, smoke weed every day, too. All right, put me on hold real quick. Let's go to Ray, and also in Compton. Let's see if they're actually in the same house. Ray,
How's it going, fellas?
What's
good,
up?
man. Take us off speaker if we are.
Oh, shit, man.
All right, it's a little button that says speaker. You good? Ray, you good? Ray. Ray, you put us on mute now, Ray. We don't want to have to hang up on you, Ray.
What's your name and where you calling from?
Let's,
He's like, let me take you off speaker.
he just hung up on us. All right, shit. Well, anyways, we'll put Ray back on hold. We'll try to get him back here in a second. Yeah, I think he hung up on us. We're going to go take a quick break here, guys. We have the news coming up with the hydroponic chef. Ray, if you're on there, we'll check you at the break. Short break here. Let's make it quick and short and quick.
Quickie.
It's going to be the most. It's going to be the most beautiful break ever. Greatest break ever. Fantastic break. We have the most breaks out of any podcast. Most breaks. Well, we're doing the most breaks today.
All right, let's get into this track right here.
Heavy Cheese Go Show. DFZRadio.com.
It's by K.O. All She Wanna Do. Let's go.
This is Jaren.
You just wanna fight. Guess that means you're all alone tonight, lover. My baby, my world, forever my lady. She my pretty little girl. But when things go wrong, know that it gets crazy. See, I don't wanna fight. No, please not tonight. No, that nonsense you talking in my ear, girl. I don't wanna hear it. My baby, my girl, don't know how to tell you. But the things that I've heard, girl, you know I felt too. Don't want you to cry. Girl, please dry your eyes. Cause it ain't 50-50 in this thing. I'm keeping it 100. Cause all you keep doing, all she wanna do is talk like this and walk like that. But baby, I don't know why. Take the money, take the keys, it's right there. And girl, I swear, I'm not gonna try. Cause all I wanna do to you is love you all night long until the sun comes. But you don't wanna love, you just wanna fight. Guess that means you're all alone tonight, lover. I'm just trying to tell her, she don't wanna hear it. Mood is on a swing and changes with the seasons. Is there something wrong? Oh, well, damn, you gotta let me know. Maybe speak up, yeah. But now she wanna fret, beat up on my chest. Try to catch a W, making me an X now. I ain't tryna hear it, no. Girl, I don't know what we're fighting for. Sometimes I just wish you'd leave me alone. Cause these ain't your keys, ain't your money neither. But if that's what it takes for me to make you leave, then yours. like this and walk like that. But baby, I don't know why. Take the money, take the keys, it's right there. And girl, I swear I'm not gonna try. 'Cause all I wanna do to you is love you all night long until the sun comes. But you don't wanna love, you just wanna fight. Guess that means you're all alone tonight, lover. All she wanna do is talk like this and walk like that. But baby, I don't know why. Take the money, take the keys, it's right there. And girl, I swear I'm not gonna try. 'Cause all I wanna do to you is love you all night long until the sun comes. But you don't wanna love, you just wanna fight. Guess that means you're all alone tonight, lover. Girl, I don't know what we're fighting for. Sometimes I just wish you'd leave me alone. 'Cause these ain't your keys, this ain't your money neither. But if that's what it takes for me to make you leave, then yours.
Hey, I'm in the zone. Dude, this shit is Big cities need a fast-paced life to grow. And in my fast-paced garden, I use the Big City Hydro Mix. It's available in bulk anywhere in California, organic certified, and made with calcium buffered cocoa. With a consistent pH, it works well with all container gardens and conventional feeding programs. Check with your local grow store for bags.
Check us out at bulksoil.com.
That's Horty's Pimpin' 101. Coming to grips with measuring pH is a fundamental part of ensuring a successful crop. Of course, having the right nutrient mix is important, but without a slightly acidic pH level, plants won't receive optimal benefits from the nutrients supplied. Blue Lab has a range of pH measurement tools available to help both the commercial and small-scale growers. These include the Blue Lab Guardian Monitor, the Blue Lab Combo Meter, the Blue Lab pH Meter, the Blue Lab pH Pen, and the Blue Lab Soil pH Meter. For more information, visit us online at getbluelab.com.
So you're big time, huh?
Yeah, kinda.
Dr. Duffman here. Wanted to talk to you about what I wish I had in my garden. And that, my friends, is a Nanolux double-ended fixture, which is leading the industry as I speak in double-ended technology. I will no longer need 10 150-watt lights to cover my 5x5 area. With just one double-ended fixture from Nanolux, I can cover that area. Also, no more need for that pesky Richter timer of mine that goes off at all kinds of random hours. With Nanolux's fixture, it comes NCCS ready, meaning I can control it on my computer. So if you're like me and your lighting situation sucks, then upgrade to Nanolux's double-ended fixtures today, and don't be a Duff man. For more information on Nanolux, check them out at nanoluxtech.com. That's NANOLUXTECH.com.
Hey guys, it's Heavy T. As a longtime cultivator in both small and large gardens, both indoor and in greenhouses, I know the number one factor for being successful is to maintain an ideal environment and optimize my airflow. That is why I use and recommend Fantech controllers and EC fans. As the original inventors of the inline fan way back in 1974, Fantech uses the highest quality German motors and has revolutionary impeller technology. The EC fan creates the most efficient and powerful airstream of any fan in its class. And with the new Aeolus controller, maintaining the ideal environment has never been more simple. The Aeolus, with a variety of modes, allows me to control my exhaust and intake fans along with my dampeners from one easy to set up and use interface. And with the two expandable channels, I can maintain temperature set points in two separate spaces. So whether you're a hobbyist in your garage or a commercial greenhouse grower, it's simple. Use what the pros use. Use the Fantech EC fan and Aeolus controller. And if you're a retailer, contact Rambridge, Savant Plantech, or Garden Rebels Distribution and order yours today. Fan and controller sold separately.
You are listening to the Heavy Tea Grow Show. Call in right now, 562-653-0707 for your chance to talk to Heavy Tea, Horty Chris, or Dr. Duffman. Killing it.
Hey, are you all right?
I don't know, man. I am freaking out. I think I'm having a bad trip, bro.
A bad trip? Things look fine to me. Looks like you just transplanted your girls into some happy hippie garden mix from Sanctuary Soils. So I'm not freaking out? Oh, you're freaking out, all right. And I would be too. That's no ordinary potting soil you've got there. That's a premium organic blend that includes composted forest material, peat moss, perlite, pumice, lava rock, some of the best worm castings available, humic shale ore, dolomite lime, azomite, soy meal, and gypsum.
That's a lot of stuff. Did you just read all that? You just blew my mind, man.
It's a lot of good stuff that you can only find in an organic, natural mix like Happy Hippie.
So what you're saying is, with Happy Hippie Garden Mix, I shouldn't panic because it's organic?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said that. Sure, easy. Although I guess you aren't wrong. Here's the deal. You aren't having a bad trip, bro. This is all great news. You're providing your plants with everything they need to get off to an incredible start.
So I can't taste colors then?
No. But you will taste and see the difference in your fruits and flowers now that you're using Happy Hippie Garden Mix from Sanctuary Soil. For more information, you should check out bulksoil.com.
The cannabis portion of this show is designed as entertainment only for legal medicinal cannabis patients over 21 years of age and is not meant to encourage any other activity or use. Yeah, dick.
DFCRadio.com.
Like every day, ride with me, down on me. We parlay, like every day.
I'm on the street, biggie the home of the dog pound. Willow and Pacific, reversing the public get sound. Both sides, Long Beach, niggas stick together. Like Run DMC, Godfathers and some leather. Going down Pacific, go sideways. East side, do it, cause you know I do it my way. East side, I'ma stop the zone. I'm full strap with a 4-5. Yeah, it's all chrome, leave it alone, let it go, never mind that. Inhale the smoke bomb shit, get your contact. MLK from Ocean, just a willow. Got them sacks on decks like pillows. This is the spot. The cops rule a block. Nigga, you walk inside the alley and you might get popped. Slam the doors on the Cadillac and roll it for weed. Put it in drive and roll it through the LBC.
Come ride with me.
All right, here we go. Heavy Teens Grow Show, we're back live. We're going right straight to the chef, the hydroponic chef, with the DFC Radio news and updates about his show. Is he on? Here we go. We're about to do it. There's the chef. Okay. Is he frozen? There he is.
No, he's just holding really still.
Chef, can you hear us? No, he's taking dabs. Turn off all of our mics.
Can you hear me now, Chef?
Every morning I wake up, I look a little bit more like Galifianakis.
Turn off all of our mics. Can you hear me now, Chef?
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear us? Every morning I wake up, I look a little bit more like Galifianakis.
Chef, turn off the fucking reverb. You're live. Do your news. Oh, fucking audio fail.
You're live. Do your news.
We're back. All right, DFZ Radio. We got a
fucking audio fail.
We got a little bit of a delay.
Hang up the goddamn phone. Turn down your radio, Chef.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
DFZ.
Yeah, we can hear you. Just it's on a delay, so
Tyler's
do the
already
news.
got me blocked, just like people are getting blocked from home use of cannabis. The only way for you to be able to get your cannabis in the new Maryland in COVID is to be able to get your drive-through on. And now in Maryland, you can get your drive-through cannabis at your local marijuana dispensary. Big step in the right direction when it comes to Maryland. Carlos, he thinks so. Now, look at this one. Mexico again, they pushed back the legal cannabis for another half a year. They keep doing this. Cannabis was supposed to be legal for the second country federally, but Mexico pushed it back to December, all the way to December 15th. So that's what you're going to have to wait to get your smoke on south of the border. And it's a little bit more complicated than that to get your motherfucking smoke on. And then all the way up to Santa Clara, they're expunging records. They're taking care of you so you ain't got to worry about going to the courthouse and get yourself shut out of your cannabis so you can go there and take care of it. But Santa Clara is going to expunge it for you so you don't already have to do it. So then we're going all the way out to High Times. High Times officially bought dispensaries, guys. They're in it to win it. The High Times scored 13 dispensaries. The owners of High Times is going to start selling cannabis at the competition. You thought it was rigged before, folks. Wait till you get into this new world of cannabis competitions. And that's the world according to Chef.
All right. Thank you, Chef. That was good. Now, we're going to clean that up a little bit, but that was decent. I am not mad at him. I guess he never called and was yelled at to turn his phone down, but they got it worked out at the end. Shout out to him and his little minions, his little girls, and his wife that are doing good out there quarantining. I think he's taped his French bulldog to the Roomba a couple times, dressed him up like Darth Vader so he's floating around.
I thought I saw his dog taped up in the background.
That's pretty sick. Hey, Saint, let's go back to Ray. He had a question. I think we hopefully got him back on the line.
DFZ Radio, please hold.
Hey, Ray, you there?
Because I started grow like about 2 months ago, right? And so I started it outdoor, and now I have them indoor for about a month. But what my question was, what would be like, day one, or what would I...
Man, Ray.
Ray, yay.
What is up with your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
That
I'm just going to call you from another phone.
No.
No, we can answer your question.
Go ahead, Ray.
He hung up.
All right, Ray gone.
Well, let's answer Ray's question. He asked it still. He got his question in.
What was it?
He said he was outdoor for a month, and then he brought him indoor, and he wants to know, when does he call it day one? I think he means day one of flower.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that when you count day one of flower is when you change your timer to 12 on and 12 off to initiate the flower cycle.
And that is a point of confusion for a lot of newer growers. When we talk about weeks, we talk about 8 weeks, right? It's going to be 8 weeks till we are harvesting.
All right, we can get you right back on.
When we say 8 weeks on an inside schedule, we're talking about 8 weeks of bloom.
Yeah, we're not talking about when you plant the seed.
Or when you root the clone or whatever.
All right, Ray's back on.
You could have planted the seed months ago, but then you count day one when you initiate the flower cycle.
Okay, Ray. Day one is when you initiate flowering.
Day one? Okay, all right, I see that then.
All right.
That was a major question, but yeah. So just go through the whole veg state until I think that it's the time.
Get it big enough so it produces what you want. Are you going to be doing full season, or are you doing light depth?
Well, I have a tent, it's like
inside.
5 by 5. Yeah, 5 by 5, 6.5 feet tall.
Right. So 5 by 5, 6.5. How many plants?
I probably got about like 13, 14 in there, but whatever don't fit, I'm just gonna pull them out.
You're gonna whittle those down to 4 to 6 plants in there, and you're gonna flower them when they're about 1.5 to 2 feet tall. All right.
Okay,
13 or 14. Way too many plants in that area, unless you're gonna do a sea of green or something.
Okay, so I can just take some of those out and leave like about 6 of them in there, or you say 4?
If you're vegging them right now, let them veg. But again, you want to have, during veg, you want to let the plants spread their wings, so to speak. You need to have a little space in between them. If they're too jammed in, they're going to compete for the light, for the airflow, more potential for mildew or bugs to be hiding in there. You want to see the plant. You want to practice defoliation, removing the snarf branches or what's pruning, but also known as schwazing. If you bought a $500 book called 3 Pounds of Light or 3 a Light, I would. You can just listen to the show for free and get paid to learn the same shit.
Yeah, we preach when our information says you get 4 light too.
Yeah, that's just with phospholode. Well, I don't use phospholode, but BMC uses phospholode.
Phospholode and sativa dominance, 4 light.
So Ray.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing right now. And then I have them a month inside indoor, because I had them a month outdoor and they were going very slow. So now I have them indoor. I'm hitting them with the Mission stuff. I got like about 3 products from them.
What do you got from Mission right now?
I think I have the Grow, the Roots. I don't have anything granular. Everything is just in the bottles.
Do you have a Crazy Swell?
Yeah, I have a Crazy Swell. That's
Okay,
another
then
thing that
I'm gonna send you their booster. I'm also gonna send you some smart pots that are big enough that you can use indoor or outdoor. The pattern of fabric pot, and I'm gonna send you some Emerald Harvest hand sanitizer. Give a big shout out to Emerald Harvest for sending that down to the Duff Free Nation, hooking you up. What else? What else we got?
We got smart pots.
Smart pots, booster, and some Emerald Harvest. And stay tuned. If you haven't won the groceries yet, you can also win the groceries at the end as a grand prize. So Ray, I appreciate you calling in, man. You stay safe, you stay healthy, and keep growing. Grow through this shit.
Same to you.
Thanks, Doc.
Guys, stay safe out there.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah.
What movie is that from where you say Ray Yay?
That's a song.
Yeah.
What song is it?
I remember it from somewhere.
Smoke weed every day.
Where he goes, Ray Yay?
Yeah. It's like a LL Cool J song or Ice Cube song, I think.
Ice Cube says, yay, yay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Not Ray Yay.
Yeah, I changed it to Ray Yay.
That's what we be clubbing?
I think it's the mask. The enunciation's off. BMC is saying all the right things, but because of his mask, we can't really hear him.
Right.
You can't hear it right through the mask.
Right.
How about we go down south to North Carolina, and let's talk to Jay in North Carolina. Hey, Jay, what's going on? Is it Jay or JT?
J-A?
JP.
Hey, JT. What are you doing?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Same shit, different way.
I'm pretty much a new grower, and I just started flowering, and I was trying to figure out how to get, like, more dense flowers, like what I could do to make, nice dense flowers.
Okay, I had an epiphany the other day when doing the show and talking to different growers, and they asked me, how do I get more weight? How do I get denser flowers? And we go through this big gamut because we're not just answering your question, Jay. We are answering for people out there that may have the same issue. They may not have the huevos rancheros to call in. And you do. I appreciate that. But I'm talking to the audience through your question, right? So we go through every way to maximize your yields and stuff. But the number one thing that is limiting people's yields, it's not their nutrients. It's not the grow medium. It's not CO2. It's not a pH pin. It's your fucking light. What type of light are you using?
I got a 1,000 watt.
1,000 watt? Is it a real 1,000 watt, or is it a LED that says 1,000 watt?
It's a LED.
Okay. And I'm not going to shoot on you or tear you down about it, but this is what a lot of people fall into, is that on LEDs, people will advertise, companies will advertise a 1,000 watt LED, but it really is not a 1,000 watt LED. It is supposedly a 1,000 watt replacement. And when we're talking about the 1,000 watt replacement, it's always energy in, energy out. More energy, the more flower you're going to get. The denser flower you're going to get, the more health the plant's going to have. So,
okay.
Without, I don't want to make you feel bad, but did the
was the light $150?
Yeah, how much did the light cost?
It's under 100.
Okay, so you have less than 150 watts of LED lighting. If we are looking at producing on a good indoor grow, a quality indoor grow, or a successful indoor grow, we are hoping to produce about 1 gram a watt. Some people get more than that. Some people get less. That's kind of the benchmark that we use of the real watts being pulled, not the equivalent of what they say it's going to replace. So in the description, when you bought it off whatever web page or whatnot, Find that web page, scroll down and look at the specs or the description, and it will have power input,
Actual watts.
and it will be 125, 110 watts, something like
Maybe
that.
170. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it makes any difference, but I do have 2 of them.
Well, then it's just double that. So, yes, you do add those 2 wattages together. So, if you have 200 and let's say you have 300 watts total, you would hopefully be getting about 300 grams out of your grow area.
Yeah, it's not that bad. The more light, the more yield.
Yeah, and the density of it, first off, you can have wispy nugs because it's too hot, because you have too dense of foliage, and the flowers just aren't receiving the light. The leaves are receiving more of the light. So you have malformed, wispy little buds underneath large fan leaves. Yep, those type of things. You can have other problems that definitely will limit your overall yield, which include bugs, airflow, heat, CO2 saturation. Oh, I just blew a bubble of spit. You see that? I aerosoled.
You aerosol, bro.
It went 37 feet.
Shit.
All the major manufacturers of LEDs.
It floated into your 6 feet.
to get a quality light, all the major manufacturers, like a 630 watt actual draw light, has got to be $1,000 or more, right?
It's about $1,500.
Yeah, so $150, you know for sure it wasn't that.
In that circumstance, Jay, you're in a 5x5 tent, you said?
Yeah.
With 300 watts, do you have any issues keeping it cool? Does it get too hot?
I haven't. Like I said, I'm new to the whole growing thing, so I haven't really paid too much attention. To be honest
with what you have, I'm not going to rain on your parade. I'm just going to put it in perspective of what your expectations should be. You should, off those 2, find the real power. The real power, put a gram on each one of those watts, and that's what your expectation should be. You should not be hearing us talk about, damn, we got 2 or 3 a light. And when we say a light, we're talking about 1,000 watt, true 1,000 watt
full
drop.
1,000 watt, yeah.
So you're like, damn, the T is saying he's got 2 or 3 a light every time, and I'm getting 200 grams. Fuck. Like I need to do it better. Less light, though, definitely less density of your bud. If you have lower lights grows, no problem. You want to practice defoliating, taking off large and older fan leaves. Also, scrogging or training, where you're bending the branches over and tucking them in so they get full amount of light. You want to get rid of the trash at the bottom of the plant, because there's an inverse square law of lighting that every foot you get away from the light source is about half of the original light coming from the source. So if you have a 3-foot plant with a 100-foot light, a foot down that plant is receiving 50%. Another foot down that plant is receiving 25%. So 25 watts at the bottom, and you got a bunch of foliage down there. It's just eating up the energy from the plant, and you can redirect the energy to the tops of the bud or the tops of the plant, so you get more density. CO2, definitely CO2 will help dense your plants up. But the number one thing is environment, with heat and humidity and your light source. 75 to 80 degrees. If it's hotter than that, you're going to have to add CO2. But if it gets above 85, you're going to be growing wispy buds pretty much no matter what. Your humidity should be about 50%. If it's lower than that, you can have wispy buds because things start drying out as they're formed, and they don't really, what's the word, like coagulate? It's not coagulation. They don't structure together and tighten up together.
Yeah.
They kind of dry out and they're still there, but as you get that formed, you think you have a big old flower, and it
just grows with further internodal spacing too. It seems to stretch out to cool itself off, and that makes it more fluffy.
Yeah. So all of those factors, but if you're new to it, consider the environment as your number one factor for failure, and temper your expectations of what you're going to get out of that grow. And those lights, they're not necessarily bad lights. They're not my favorite bloom light, right? But when people get started, they usually buy a lesser expensive, lower wattage light because they're like, I'm just going to do this much. And as they expand their hobby, or they turn into a more commercial grower, or they need more product for themselves, what happens is they find another place, either as supplemental lighting for those lights, or in a vegetative or cloning station. So it's not a bad purchase necessarily. Like, I want to be kicking myself because those lights will always have a place in your garden, but they're not going to grow what 1,000 watt does.
Listen up.
Okay.
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 So don't be bummed out, dog.
You can use them in the bedroom still. Like they're still good.
Yeah, it wasn't the best news I was expecting to hear. But
Yeah, but your light source, you think about energy in and energy out. We're trying to replicate the sun, right? And no light's really going to do that. But the higher the actual energy, you're going to get it. And I know why people buy those lights. It's because it's harder to control the environment with more heat. And the higher the wattage, the more heat, whether it's LED or HPS or LEC, ceramic metal halide, whatever it is. More wattage is more heat no matter what.
Right.
All right, man. I'm going to send you some Purpinator from Left Coast Wholesale. I'm also going to send you some of their garden spray to help prevent and take care of any bugs. Bugs are a big factor in preventing, preventing you from reaching your full success. And I'm going to tell you about this real quick. Hold on. Do you know where I should go here? Files. Oh, shit.
okay.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you about it. Here we go. What is garden spray, you ask, Jay? Well, garden spray is an organic insecticide from the makers of Turpinator. Garden spray uses a combination of food-grade organic oils and citric acid to deliver a three-pronged attack on common garden pests, including aphids, whiteflies, fungus gnats, spider mites, flies, beetles, broad mites, and duff mint. Garden spray will also help control powdery mildew and downy mildew when used as a preventative spray. Make sure you use it. It's ultra concentrated. Get it at your local grow shop. Guard, G-U-A-R-D, the letter N, spray. Ask for it by name. Made by Rise of Florida, the same people that make Purpinator, which I'm also sending to you, dude. Emerald Harvest is sending you a hand sanitizer. And yeah, man, those things are worth over $50. And don't forget, we're giving out free groceries to one lucky grand prize winner tonight. JT.
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Stay on the line because we need to get your address. Everything will probably ship tomorrow. We've really stepped up our shipping since we've got rid of some dead weight Saints on it. He's going to come in on his day off and do the shipping.
I don't know.
All right. That always happens when you get paid salary.
Yep, that's what happens when you're on salary. Saints like we get paid.
I don't eat my vegetables.
Let's do this. Let's take another quick break. JT, thanks for calling in. Anything you need from us, you call back anytime. Get some advice. Wednesday, 6 to about 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, hang tight. I'm going to get your info.
DFZradio.com. All right, what you got coming up on the DJ playlist?
I got Michael Franti and Spearhead. I'm on your side.
Oh, dang. Some Michael Franti, some positive vibes?
Positive vibes, man.
What's up with these vibes in here? Oh, they're positive? Okay, I'll check.
So with your vibe, bro.
If you ever lay awake at night, wondering if we'll be alright, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. If you're sitting at the kitchen table, counting up your bills to pay, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. If you drop the kids at school and wonder if they'll make it home today, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. If you're staring at the TV stations, wondering how we got this way, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. Can you hear me? Is your heart beating like a drum? Can you hear me? I don't care where you come from, I am on your side. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. Ice is clinking in your cup. You're thinking about giving up. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. And if you got the news today, doctors telling you to pray, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. And if you feel the pounding fear when flashing lights are in your mirror, your side. I'm on your side. And if you hold a friend and say, I wonder how we got this way, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. Can you hear me? Is your heart beating like a drum? Can you hear me? I don't care where you come from, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. I'm on your. If you're weary and you're broken and you don't know what to hope in, if you're willing and you're able, come and meet me at the table. If you lost your way to laughing, can't remember how to dancing, if you're out of tears to cry, take my hand and I'm on your side. 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 I'm on your side.
DFCRadio.com.
Hey, man, started early, huh?
Hey, Dr. Duff, are you signing up for another one of those internet dating sites after your divorce?
Nah, I'm just ordering these freaking douchebags from China here. Just gonna be saving a lot of money on it. About $1 a bag.
Did you say douchebags?
Yeah, they're pots. They're fabric pots. They're, made in China. They save $1 a bag from all the other.
Oh, it sounds like an imitation smart pot or something.
Yeah, save $1, but, I'm pretty sure these douchebags are gonna work.
Dude, I had a buddy of mine who used those same douchebags. He bought them direct from China. It killed his whole garden.
Bro, what? So, I'm better off spending that extra $1 on a smart pot?
I'd get a smart pot.
Don't be a Duff man. Make sure to buy the original patented Smart Pot. Check them out at smartpots.com. You're listening to Heavy T's Grow Show. Call in right now, 562-653-0707 for your chance to talk to Heavy T, Horty Chris, and the Duff Man only on DFCRadio.com.
Hey man, your garden smells amazing this year. What are you doing different?
Haven't you heard? We've been using the Turpinator.
Did you say Turpinator like terpenes?
Yes, exactly. Turpinator is designed to increase your plant's terpenes, which are responsible for everything from how your plants smell to how much flavorful oils they produce. Basically, Turpinator is the one-stop shop for an overall quality increase for your fruits and flowers.
That's awesome. I can tell the Turpinator has not only increased the oils in all your herbs and flowers, but it looks like it's going to increase your dry weight as well. And dude, don't even get me started on those crystals. They look like mini icebergs.
Well, you better hurry up and get on board. It's flowering season right now. And since Turpinator is made right here in Sonoma County, you can literally find it in any hydro store in town. Boost your plant's oils and bring out flavors that will drive your friends wild. Turpinator. Sticky is an understatement.
Coming to grips with measuring pH is a fundamental part of ensuring a successful crop. Of course, having the right nutrient mix is important, but without a slightly acidic pH level, plants won't receive optimal benefits from the nutrients supplied. Blue Lab has a range of pH measurement tools available to help both the commercial and small-scale growers. These include the Blue Lab Guardian Monitor, the Blue Lab Combo Meter, the Blue Lab pH Meter, the Blue Lab pH Pen, and the Blue Lab Soil pH Meter. For more information, visit us online at getbluelab.com.
Hey, I'm in the zone.
Dude, the The cannabis portion of this show is designed as entertainment only for legal medicinal cannabis patients over 21 years of age and is not meant to encourage any other activity or use. Yeah, Dick.
So you're big time, huh?
Yeah, kinda.
The next level of growing is here. The growing revolution is here. DFZRadio.com. DFZRadio.com.
Get your paper up.
Get your veggies up.
What is, guys? Welcome back to Heavy T's Grow Show. Phone lines are wide open. Call in at 562-653-0707. We're talking grow. We're hooking it up. Let's bring it around to... We've heard about shortages of toilet paper, of paper towels, of meats coming, some weird shit.
My market just got toilet paper again for the first time in what has it been, a month and a half?
That's ridiculous.
Can you give me some?
I have toilet paper if you need it.
I'm still using the fucking prison brand. The $20 for 12 rolls that the fucking ghetto ass Clark Liquor had.
I told you I got some off the side of the road, right? On Slauson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have some.
That was Mark Steele.
Yeah.
So shortages, the hydroponic and grow industry is not immune to global supply and mills and other things shutting down. So let's talk a little bit about shortages and understand what we need to do. The the raw materials that are needed to, let's talk grow mediums. The raw materials that are needed, some are imported, some are from here. Some are redwood based, some are cocoa based, some are peat based.
Cocoa is from Sri Lanka.
And India, mainly India. And India is on lockdown like a motherfucker, and they're holding a lot of their shipments in port.
They can't go bag your cocoa. They'll get beat with sticks on the way to their cocoa.
Well, and they're being held at international ports. So if you are a cocoa grower, you need to plan well ahead. And this is coming. Most grow shops right now, saying you got a lot of call. Most grow shops right now will have what you need.
Heavy T's Grow Show.
But it may not be the same at mid-May, end of May. Right? I have been contacted by several suppliers saying, listen, you need to plan out, and we are still fulfilling orders, and we'll be able to, but where it was an open faucet before, and now will be a drip.
Now you can't choose your medium. Just take what you could get.
As grow store owners, which listen to this show as well, shout out to all the fellow grow store owners. You need to plan what you need to do. Okay, you need to understand what's being supplied, and that goes for soils too. Okay, a lot of soils, even if they're domestically made, they rely on bases that come from mills, and several mills, several mills have limited or completely shut down production. So the base of your soil, say it's a redwood decomposed base, right, which is a great base for a soil. They may not be able to get that base. So they have plenty of guanos and worm castings and stuff that they can make your super soil with, but if you need a truckload, you may not be able to get it as quick as you usually do.
And who knows those soils that are made in America if they're getting their bags from China and stuff like that?
Well, I'm not concerned about that. This is a global thing.
They might not be able to even package it. They might have everything, but they're missing a few parts to get it out to the store.
I will tell you right now, if you need bulk soil for the summertime, if you need bulk cocoa perlite, you need to place your order now and get your order in line. Otherwise, the growing season, if you think you're going to reset your greenhouses in June or the beginning, and that truck is just going to roll up and drop off what your usual order is, it may not be available. So, grow medium shortages, absolutely happening. I also see other things happening through distribution. And being a grow shop owner, you see things, of course, the isopropyl alcohols, the gloves, And not just for PPE, for you going out into public, but for trimming and stuff like this. The
People panic about because they needed it for that.
The normal reasons that we have it in our grow stores, it's hard to come by. So if your grow store has that available, like we sell it on limited quantity because we don't want hoarding. Like we sell quarts right now, it's maximum 2 per customer. We have gloves on order and they trickle in. Like XLs just came in, right? A couple cases. Double XL is going to come in. The larges and mediums, those are still out of stock, but I expect those to trickle in over the next couple weeks too. If you need that kind of stuff, don't expect to just at the end of your box of gloves when you're trimming that you're going to be able to go get a new one. Get a couple of them. Get a couple quarts or a gallon of isopropyl alcohol if you can. You have to prepare for your garden if you want to continue to do your garden the way that you normally do or as close to that as possible. You need to look at supplies and talk to your local grow stores. Most good grow stores will be transparent with you and let you know. Like right now in Southern California, there is a shortage of ocean forest. There isn't any in Southern California. Now, they have them in other places, and they're moving things around, but people are calling every grow shop trying to get what they can, and it's just not there, and people are freaking out. And this is a growing medium problem that we're talking
people need. Yeah, is there a substitute?
A substitute?
Is there a subsoil?
Yeah, substitute. Yeah, go and get that substitute teacher who do the Empire Builders. And then electronics, the same thing. Anything that comes from abroad, plastics, injected mold plastics that come from abroad, a lot of them. So just expect the same way that what's going on in every other supply chain, it is going to be affecting it already is affecting the hydroponic, the grow side of it. One last thing is, I forgot what I was going to say. What were you going to say?
I was going to say the rock wool comes from Europe, doesn't it?
Yep. Hydroton. There's another one. Hydroton is completely out too.
So all three, if you're rock wool, hydroton, cocoa, or soil, there's a shortage.
Yep.
Everybody.
So learn to recycle your soil.
I
could give you an awesome recycle your soil. You basically, what you do is you recondition your soil or your grow medium. First thing is you do a heavy enzyme. I like SLF 100. Shout out to HRG for selling it. But SLF 100, you water through, and it will help decompose it and break down any of the weaker roots from the grow before. It will also free up that trunk. You rip the trunk out, kind of stir it up. You're going to lose some grow medium with that, but if you're able to get your hands on a few bags and not a pallet, you could still keep it going. But you rip it out. You then go from there and you re-add about 2 to 3 cups of biochar to help dry out or bring out any heavy metals. Recondition the soil. Also a great base for beneficial mycorrhizae or trichoderma, different bacterias, all beneficial to live in. Also a good food source if you already have some of the beneficials in there to repopulate it. Then I go heavy with a good humic or fulvic acid to further break things down and rejuvenate the soil. What else do we use over there, Jack?
I was just thinking, what's the fastest you could reuse the soil? It's got to take like...
I can recondition soil within a couple weeks.
Yeah, I was going to say it's going to take at least a week, right?
In a container. And you could do them in beds, too. This is where probiotic guys that like to do no-till are going to kind of hate on me. Because they're like, bro, you don't have to do that. Use the roots.
Don't even tell it, bro.
They're going to become sugar, and before you know it, I'm going to be the master Chad of the Probiotic Farmers Alliance. No, not in a container. A small container, there isn't a large enough volume to have a symbiotic relationship, for one, between root zones and plants, but also for the mycelium to really grow out.
It needs to be a bed.
Create that population.
It needs to be a big old soggy rectangle.
Yeah, it needs to have volume. Containers don't have volumes. If you're using cover crops and things to try and do sustainable container gardening in like 10-gallon, 20-gallon pots, you're just not doing it right. But you can rejuvenate it very quickly using enzymes, biochar, lots of humics and fulvic acid, a lot of biology. A lot of
Compost.
biology, using some mycos out there. With super soil, I will add some buckaroo worm castings along with some Malibu compost to give it some structure, as well as those have great humics in it, some beneficial bacterias, as well as food. So it puts a little food in it, puts a little nutrient. Man, that weed is good. All right. So basically, hydroponic shortages, grow store shortages. Don't be mad at the grow shop guy if he is able to order you something and it doesn't show up for a week.
Right.
The supply chain is delayed 5 to 7 days right now. If I ordered something on Monday, I still haven't seen it yet today.
And then when stuff comes, is it selling out right away too?
And I mean last Monday, Jack.
Like when a pallet of whatever comes, do the people just tend to take it like right away?
Yeah, and those guys are called black market cultivators. Let some of the guys, you fucking big city hydro hoarders. God damn it. Seriously, though, just be aware of what's going on, and it's a different world that you have to plan. You have to plan ahead. And is it really a bad thing? You know, being able to plan ahead? It's terrible circumstances, but what it is forcing us to do, look, we're staying home. We're spending time with our kids. We're not eating fast food as much. We're cooking at home. You know, it's stressful, yes. That's a negative, but let's focus on the positive. We get to spend more time with our families. We get to take a little bit more time, hopefully resting, being in the moment, not learning not to take things for advantage. And the same goes for your grow mediums, your grow supplies. Don't take those things for granted. You want to plan ahead of how you need it. And don't be scared to try and put orders ahead to get in line, like I said. If you need to get in line for bulk soil, go to bulksoil.com so you can get in line for the Empire Builder, Big City Hydro, Dutchman, Happy Hippie, all the great mixes up there from Sanctuary Soil, Pacific Grow Supply, Mission Fertilizer.
Bulksoil.com.
Amish and Amish land. Are we really got an Amish guy? I'm not
He
taking
said he's from Amish land.
I'm taking Kyle first.
Okay.
Let's talk to Chad's brother, Kyle. What's up, Kyle?
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, playa?
Not too much. I had a question about CO2 levels in the garden.
Yeah, what's it?
Curious on kind of got a good perpetual going, and I'm just trying to see how I can take it to the next level. Returning caller from the past, and just curious on how I can take it to the next level here, and I'm thinking CO2 might be the trick.
Well,
are you already exhausting, like bringing in fresh air and exhausting the air, or is it a sealed room with air conditioning and a
Correct.
dehumidifier?
It's currently an open loop, but I can make it a closed loop.
Well, if you put CO2 in, you need to close it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's the thing.
So
is
that's where I was thinking.
CO2
I'm
would
running
be the
about
next level.
700 ppm CO2 currently, so I wasn't sure average, so I wasn't sure if that's high or too low.
That's pretty high.
That's
Like,
higher than the air.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good. So that means that it's like getting some of your breath in there. You got like a hot
Yeah,
water heater,
drawing from within
pilot light somewhere around it.
residence. So
Perfect.
So you could increase
Okay.
it to 1,500 parts per million with the CO2 tank and the controller, but if you're venting, it's just going to suck all that CO2 out and empty your bottle and waste your money. So you want to seal it up if you're going to do that. So it just changes the whole garden. Now you got to put an air conditioner on it, a dehumidifier on it, and shut
I already
off.
got all that.
Shut
so
off
I
your
was just
exhaust
curious
fan.
if it's worth just closing off the loop system and
Well-
just changing up the ducting.
I'll tell you this much: if you are looping it, so you say looping it, the air that is not being exchanged, you're going through a loop that is connected at both ends, like outside.
no.
You
Sorry.
are exchanging the air.
No, it's pulling air through the door and going out the bedroom window.
Okay.
So it's pulling passive air through the house and then out the bedroom window.
And it actually pulls air from your garden, or no?
Yeah, it does. Through
Okay.
the vents. I got 2 temps in there.
Okay. I'm just trying to get an idea because you said you have AC as well, which means if you're sucking out the cold air, that your AC isn't being as effective as well. So the best thing is called control environment agriculture, and that's what most growers will do. And as AC dehumidification closes the room up, the only reason that we exchange air is to bring in cooler air and higher CO2. So if we can do that artificially with air conditioning and like green pads or a CO2 monitor and tank and regulator, then we do not need to have the air exchange. There's no reason to have it except for cooler temperatures and higher CO2 levels. Got it? So
Got it. How much
as well
a
as lower
green pad
humidity.
ad.
In a small
I'd
area,
be curious about those green pads. How much do they could they add to the
about
environment,
to-
or would it just be sucked out?
Kyle, I'm about to tell you, if you have what you're doing now, it will just be sucked out.
Okay.
You'd waste your money.
It's got to sink down.
Well, it's got to be in there. You got to let it have contact time. Yeah, it's got to sink
It's
down.
got to be sealed for it to build up. It builds up to 400 parts per million in a 4x4, I think.
No. I
Or
ran
adds
them
400 parts, I mean.
I ran them in about an 8x8 bathroom when they first came out with a monitor from the shop. And I left them there for 24 hours and went the first 24 hours. I came back and it was about 1,500 parts
Oh,
per
damn.
million.
Okay, good.
And an 8x8.
Yes, sir.
And it was kicking ass. And it sustains that. If you follow the directions, it will sustain that height of CO2.
If it's sealed.
For about 6 to 7 weeks. And it's not just one pad, it's the package of pads. Each pad is good for about 2 weeks, but you get enough to get, for $40 or so, you get 7 weeks of CO2.
Enough for a harvest.
Yep, it gets you through flower.
So they're legit. I don't have any green pads to give out to you right now, Kyle, so I apologize.
No, that's cool. I'm just
I
curious
do
about them.
They work killer, and it's a great way to understand the way CO2 interacts with your plants before you go make a big purchase. Also, I talked about shortages. If you can't get CO2 for some reason where the CO2 guy is running around and can't fill it, and you're in the middle of bloom and you have a high ppm of nutrient going in, but no CO2 to really justify having that much nutrient, you could fry your plants. Every grower that is injecting CO2 in any way should have green pads as a fail-safe.
Right.
Because if you can't get to the store sold out of CO2, they might not have any for a couple days. You don't want to miss that window to maximize your bloom, like especially during weeks 3, 4, and 5. So if you don't have the green pads there where you could throw them up real quick and get some CO2 infused, not only will you not maximize it, you can actually harm your plants a lot.
That reminds me of that advanced nutrient farm. And the dude had a Coleman stove. And he's like, I just got to stand here and stare at the stove because it's a fire hazard. And if I'm in here too, it increases the CO2. I just got to guard these plants. And he was like all about it. This was like 1999, 2000 or something. He was all about, like, this is how I'm getting my CO2 from the stove.
Yeah. Man, you should come with a mask on more often. You got great stories with the mask on. Remember that time? Yeah, remember, Kyle?
I remember it.
Kyle, I'm going to send you some Smart Pots and some Turpinator as well.
Yeah.
As well as some Emerald Harvest hand sanitizer. Big shout out to them. And we're doing our $250 Instacart giveaway tonight for the groceries. You don't get that yet. We're doing that grand prize. I don't want to get a DM saying you gave it to me.
Where my prize at?
But you are still eligible for that, even though you won earlier in the show. We want to make sure it gets it to the people in their right hands. And
yes, sir.
We are people of the people, Kyle. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Stay on the line. We need to get your shipping address. We'll get it at the break. All right. Let's go to Amish. Let's see what this is about. Amish, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Not much, man. What can we help you with?
Well, question number one for Heavy T here.
How do
Why
you
the
raise
hell
the bar?
is Jack in my DMs telling me that Heavy T needs callers? Heavy T doesn't need callers because Heavy T is instructing folks, so they call to get instructions.
I know. I don't know why Jack's doing that.
Question number
I was
two
just trying to
for
get him on the
everybody.
show.
Huh?
Question number two for everybody outside of Jack. Boys, riddle me this. Why is one thing salts and then the thing at home organic? But he preaches against organic. I don't understand.
So this is a very complicated individual you're speaking of. He's got multiple personalities. Do you understand? So
yeah, I heard some very useful organic gardening information come out of his mouth, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, this guy's an asshole.
Does he really use Avid and Phospholode? I don't know.
How do you know I even grow organically?
Does he even grow
The
weed?
Unsolved Mysteries theme here.
Maybe he is the master broker and he just acts like he's growing and he's playing both sides of it, so the growers hit him up to who the master broker is, and then he shows up with the Fedia.
And then I broker it out.
Oh, no.
You never know.
The new low is a bale of Pro Mix. Don't tell anybody.
And the whole account's just to control the new low.
Hey, Amish, man, I appreciate you calling in and giving us some shit.
Hey, listen, guys. I appreciate you guys teaching these good people that tune in useful information. I appreciate you helping out your people.
No doubt. Let me send you some hand sanitizer, dude. I'll send you some hand sanitizer and a couple N95 masks to keep you away from the apocalypse.
Yeah, cool. I'll get Jack my info.
All right, man. Or you can stay on hold and we'll get it either way.
All right, bro.
Thanks for calling.
All right.
Nate. How about some Purpinator for Homeboy, too? I think he was bummed out. We need to get him some Purpinator.
Yeah, get him the Purpinator.
We'll give him Purpinator even though he doesn't really grow.
Well, if he doesn't grow, he's a master broker. All right. Let's take another quick break over here. Heavy T's Grow Show. Wide open phone lines
grower.
tonight. We are having a great night. 562-653-0707. We are going to be wrapping up early tonight, though. About 8 o'clock is when we're going to do the grand prize. So that's only about 30 minutes away. Stay tuned. I've got over saliva in my mouth.
You aerosoling again, bro?
I'll be aerosoling up and up and up and up. I've only gone to Yucatan Grill for jerk chicken home and here, so I'm pretty good.
They give you curbside pickup?
Yeah, I ain't going in there. There's all these old people.
I ain't going in there with all your roaches.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Be back, DFCRadio.com.
Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman flying the city. Caviar got me scorched. Why you niggas smoking Newport shorts? And you wonder why your bankroll short. Probably cause your ass never left the porch. I be grinding and making moves, you know the business. Pound the block, pushing work till it's finished. Serial killers need no fucking eyewitness. Extra clip, shit, I'm on my blade.
Respect you, respect me.
I've been hustling my whole life.
You know there's no nigga out here like this.
Seen the light. I see you niggas stopping at the stop sign. I'm California stopping cause the world is mine. Some claim defeat, the angels speak. They woke the king will sleep. The trip will be the way to me. I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman flying the city. Tapes confused with wearing capes, you fools. Still breaking the rules, roll moving, you lose. Handyman with the tool, I had to rock his body. I came to body like Lottie Dottie, and I don't wanna hurt nobody. I'ma break it down with the get down, watch it go down, hold it down with the 4 pound. Now you know now, it's about to go down.
Respect you, respect me.
I've been hustling my whole life.
You know there's no nigga out here like
this.
this.
I see you niggas stopping at the stop sign. I'm California stopping cause the world is mine. Some claim defeat, the angels speak. They woke the king will sleep. The trip will be the way to me.
My weaknesses and my strengths. But everybody know my strengths definitely outweigh my weaknesses. As long as that, I'm a human being. Like everybody else. And if I meet somebody perfect, then they can train me. And they can help me be perfect. But there ain't nobody out there perfect. So we'll all just get along with it.
They say Machiavelli's resurrected, I can feel his presence. But the coldest thing, Machiavelli never left us. Who the fuck he think he is? Talking about Machiavelli never left us. Who the fuck is it? I'm an outlaw thug, like hustling to the death of me. Brutalist, alien, I'm mom lost, baby. Worth to getting money, knowledge and a fucking lead. Think you seen a ghost if you stood right in front of me. Tupac eternally, Rogers on his own shit. Think like new money, and you can pass the show on me. Worldwide masterpiece, hustle on this fucking street. On that dead fed crime, so they still tapping me. $1 million smile, girls say I'm sexy. Bachelor in arts, got it in psychology. Player, you ain't fly as me, still can't see me. Stand on oxygen, when you can't even do the
Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman flying the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman flying the city.
You're big time, huh?
Yeah, kinda.
Don't you put that evil on me!
Heavy T
Hey, I'm in the zone. Dude, this shit is
Yo, it's BKJ on Team King, and you listening to DFZ Radio. What?
Hey guys, it's Heavy T. As a longtime cultivator in both small and large gardens, both indoor and in greenhouses, I know the number one factor for being successful is to maintain an ideal environment and optimize my airflow. That is why I use and recommend Fantech controllers and EC fans. As the original inventors of the inline fan way back in 1974, Fantech uses the highest quality German motors and has revolutionary impeller technology. The EC fan creates the most efficient and powerful airstream of any fan in its class. And with the new Aeolus controller, maintaining the ideal environment has never been more simple. The Aeolus, with a variety of modes, allows me to control my exhaust and intake fans along with my dampeners from one easy to set up and use interface. And with the two expandable channels, I can maintain temperature set points in two separate spaces. So whether you're a hobbyist in your garage or a commercial greenhouse grower, it's simple. Use what the pros use. Use the Fantech EC fan and the Aeolus controller. And if you're a retailer, contact Rambridge, Savant Plantech, or Garden Rebels Distribution and order yours today. Fan and controller sold separately.
Big cities need a fast-paced life to grow. And in my fast-paced garden, I use the Big City Hydro Mix. It's available in bulk anywhere in California, organic certified, and made with calcium buffered cocoa. With a consistent pH, it works well with all container gardens and conventional feeding programs. Check with your local grow store for bags.
Check us out at bulksoil.com.
The cannabis portion of this show is designed as entertainment only for legal medicinal cannabis patients over 21 years of age and is not meant to encourage any other activity or use. Yeah, Dick.
Hey man, your garden smells amazing this year. What are you doing different?
Haven't you heard? We've been using the Terpinator.
Did you say Terpinator like terpenes?
Yes, exactly. Terpinator is designed to increase your plant's terpenes, which are responsible for everything from how your plants smell to how much flavorful oils they produce. Basically, Terpinator is the one-stop shop for an overall quality increase for your fruits and flowers.
That's awesome. You know, I can tell the Terpinator has not only increased the oils in all your herbs and flowers, but it looks like it's going to increase your dry weight as well. And dude, don't even get me started on those crystals. They look like mini icebergs.
Well, you better hurry up and get on board. It's flowering season right now. And since Terpinator is made right here in Sonoma County, you can literally find it in any hydro store in town. Boost your plant's oils and bring out flavors that will drive your friends wild. Terpinator. Sticky is an understatement.
Dr. Duffman here. Wanted to talk to you about what I wish I had in my garden. And that, my friends, is a Nanolux double-ended fixture, which is leading the industry as I speak in double-ended technology. I will no longer need 10 150-watt lights to cover my 5x5 area. With just one double-ended fixture from Nanolux, I can cover that area. Also, no more need for that pesky Richter timer of mine that goes off at all kinds of random hours. With Nanolux's fixture, it comes NCCS ready, meaning I can control it on my computer. So if you're like me and your lighting situation sucks, then upgrade to Nanolux's double-ended fixtures today, and don't be a duff man. For more information on Nanolux, check them out at nanoluxtech.com. That's NANOLUXTECH.com.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Want to let you know about my vegan forest. That's right, I said it. Vegan forest. Harvested from all the vegan NorCal hippies I could find. That's right. From the hippies themselves. They go in and food for me with all the vegan diets they have. And my son, Dr. Meanie Duff, went through for all the corn and raisin content available. He gave me thumbs up. It's great for your soil. Amend it now. That's right. The vegan forest. From all the NorCal hippies out there, thank you very much. Keep eating that raisin and corn, bros. Awesome. Amend your soil now.
That was awesome.
DFZRadio.com.
Riding through the city, bad bitch with me, stunning shades on, feeling like I'm dead. Riding through the city, bad bitch with me, stunning shades on, feeling like I'm dead. I be riding through my city, riding through the city, riding through the city, riding through the city, riding through the city.
It's BZ. Look, hop into that all black thing on them things. Haters jaw dropping, looking strange and deranged. I'd advise them lames to remain in they lane. I'm all about my change, even though I'm paid, I never change. I diddy bob on a bad bitch, beast in it, I go savage. Haters stay on that mad shit, cause ain't there bitch in here average. Riding out on that boulevard, turn your neck and I'll pull your broad. Act tough and I'll pull your card, and that's just how the game go. Ain't got no time for no lame hoes and no silly niggas. Hub City nigga, and I'm riding around with these bad hoes, and I'm starting to feel like Diddy nigga. Stunning shades on, I'm in my zone, my bitch a Diddy nigga. More hoes on my phone, hoes in my home, that's on my city nigga.
Riding through the city, bad bitch with me, stunning shades on, feeling like I'm dead. Riding through the city, bad bitch with me, stunning shades on, feeling like I'm dead. I be riding through my city, riding through the 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 city.
Hey, hopping at that all black thing on them things. Haters jaw dropping, looking strange and deranged. I'd advise them lames to remain in they lane. So get up out our way, this 100 entertainment. Dollars over everything, blow cash. Crew coming through, you got no cash. Looking like them niggas that I see before. Low cash, whoa, that's too deep for 'em. Slow it down, easy baby. I'm just keeping it street for 'em. They knowin' now that Beezy Brazy ain't got no time for no lame hoes or no silly nigga. Hub City nigga, I'm riding around with these bad hoes and I'm starting to feel like Diddy nigga. Stunning shades on, I'm in my zone, my bitch a Diddy nigga. More hoes on my phone, hoes in my home, that's on my biddy nigga.
Riding through the city, bad bitch with me, stunning shades on, feeling like I'm dead. Riding through the city, bad bitch with me, stunning shades on, feeling like I'm dead. I be riding through my city, riding through the 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 city, feeling like I'm dead, like I'm dead.
Let me tell you about the situation going on up inside my head today. My mind is running round in circles, trying to make sense of the people who are running everything today. All these politicians tweeting, got their message on repeat, and try dividing us with fear and hate. I wish I could find a better way to say this. This world is so fucked up, but I ain't never giving up on it. Never giving up on it. Never giving up on it. This world is so fucked up, but I ain't never giving up on it. Never giving up on it. Never giving up. I wish I could find a better way to say this. We ain't asking for money, we just wanna make change. We do it for all of the people who need it, cause they got a voice and a name. I can't believe how we living today. I got this anger and sadness and pain. They can build walls, but we can build bridges, and we can be part of the change. I wish I could find a better way to say this. I wish I could find a better way to say this. This world is so fucked up, but I ain't revolution going on all around the world today. There's a billion different people doing a billion different things to make a billion places better today. And hey, I know that we can make a better day. This world is so fucked up, but I ain't never giving up on it. Never giving up on it. Never giving up on it. This world is so fucked up, but I ain't never giving up on it. Never giving up on it. Never giving up. I know that we can make a better day.
DFCRadio.com.
Something wasn't right when you said you grew 4 pounds of light. Then you went and picked a fight with the host of the show. He put you in your place, verbally bitch slapped your face. Worse than Duff's wife's herpes case. Y'all ain't homies no more. Go try a cocoa. 562-653-0707. So call in and get shit. Fuck, this must be heaven. If Marcos is shipping, well, you just might get it. Try a cocoa, bro. Has to be better than your cubes of mold. And stop using Aclo. Hey, try a cocoa, bro. Don't be a bitch, a Rockwell scientist. Hope you like algae, because that's
What
all
should be the grand prize question?
What's the question?
You can't call what you grow weed, and even Duffman agrees. Everybody knows you shouldn't fuck with a heavy tea show. Like one of Morty's hoes, you don't know when to just go. Go try a cocoa. 562-653-0707. So call in and get shit. Oh, this must be heaven. If Marcos is shipping, well, you just might get it. Try a cocoa, bro. You're hated more than even Vinny Stone. And that's really fucking low. Don't try a cocoa. Don't be a bitch, a Rockwell scientist.
Hello, welcome back to Heavy T's Grow Show right over here on DFZRadio.com. I'm your host, Heavy T, and I'm here with Black Market Cultivators, the one and only, doing his thing out in the hood. How you feeling, Black Market Cultivators?
I'm feeling okay. I just can't think of a good question for the grand prize right now.
Are you trying to make fun of my voice?
No,
Are you my guest making fun of my goddamn
This is my
voice?
Macho Man voice.
No, this is how Macho Man is. Oh, yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Grand prize.
What you gonna do now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, sweet Elizabeth on the back of my Harley. We're on our way down to WrestleMania. Oh, yeah. And before I know it, she snapped into my Slim Jim. Oh, man, I can only do it so long. But yeah, brother.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, brother. And what's Hulk Hogan? I can't get it. I got to hear it first. Here it is, brother. Okay. Hey, brother, Toto over here. We are over here with Bill from Chula Vista. We got calls from Chula Vista. Damn, all the way in Mexico.
Sir.
What up? How you doing, Bill?
What's going on, guys? I'm doing okay. How about you guys?
We're just trying to keep a positive attitude. The grow must
That's what we
go
gotta
on.
do. That's what we got to keep doing.
Tell me, what's your question?
All right. I've been buying pH pens for like 8 years already, you know?
All right.
And I always buy the cheapy ones at Amazon or if not eBay. And the recent one that I just bought that didn't even last me that long was that guy. I forgot his name. He's the Grow Boss or whatever his name is.
Yeah, the Grow Boss.
Yeah, I bought it all in one, and that shit didn't last me not even 4 months. And I'm like, pretty mad, but you know what? It's like that. You know, I'm always buying pens, so I'm like, what the hell? So what pen would you guys recommend, or a pH tester, or no? Or what would you guys recommend for me?
Well, of course, a Blue Lab. Blue Labs are the best. They have the best warranty on the market. But this is the thing. You are going to have to continue to buy pH pens no matter which brand you get. pH pens have a finite amount of material in them that allows them to measure the pH. None of them will last forever. And you can see it in the glass little globe that is attached to a pH pen. You can see liquid in there. The ones that have an external probe, you can see the liquid in there. That little globe on the bottom allows for that liquid to pass through and receive signals as it passes through to what the pH is. So it's giving that liquid off, and that's actually how it measures the pH. So once that liquid's gone, there's no reviving it.
When it dries, it dies.
It's done. It's done. And also the way that you store them can extend the life. So
correct. Yeah.
So if you store your pH pen in RO water or distilled water, you're ruining your pH pen.
It'll die
No,
sooner.
yeah, I know. I do store them our water and with the solution that it comes with. The water solution.
Okay, stop. RO water is the bad to store them in. You need to store them either in a tap water or a actual storage solution that has a salt charge in it. Because the salt charge keeps when the meter's not on, that's what keeps the solution from leaking out. If it's in reverse osmosis or distilled water that does not have a salt charge, does not have some type of content in it, it's just going to continue to leak.
If your probe was kind of drying out, like if it was 30% dry, when you put it in the storage solution, it could actually go back into the probe and fill it back up and keep it full.
Yeah, because I was
whereas
told
RO water is just going to pull the stuff
like,
out.
If you keep it in the solution, it'll last longer with water and whatever solution soluble they give you. And well, my bad, I probably didn't. I never got that RO part. I always got just store with water and the little powder solution, and you should be good.
Yeah, if you have the solution or a powder in it, that's adding salt. So good job on you. I'm just letting you know, as well as other listeners. You know what I'm saying? Because other listeners out there, they need to know that too. They go spend a couple $100 on a pH pen, like a real nice one, a pH meter. They want to know how to keep it right for as long as possible. If you want to get the most bang for your buck, though, go get the Blue Lab pH meter with the external probe. That thing, because the probe is what contains the liquid. The actual meter will stay good, and you can replace those probes and for $60, $65, every year and a half if you do it right.
All right. And do I have to calibrate it, or they already come calibrated?
No, you need to calibrate it, but it's real easy.
Cool.
It's not the nut and bolt on the little cheap ones that you have to bounce back and forth and guess.
It's digital.
It's digital that you press a button. You open the liquid, put the probe in it, makes a clean probe in it. Hit the button that it says, it'll say calibrate, recognize the solution, and lock it in. And when it's out of calibration, it has a little blinker that says, hey, yo, calibrate me, I'm fucked up. So you don't have to guess that it's fucked up.
Yep. All right, that was my question, bro. Thank you so much for answering.
Now, player, I would love to give you a Blue Lab pH meter. I do have some to give out. I'm going to do it as a second grand prize tonight, so stay tuned. We're going to have a couple things to do later. But what can you use, man? I have some Turpinator, some Purpinator, as well as some Mission Fertilizer. Are you doing organic or soil or?
No, I'm using salt, bro. I use nothing but salt.
How about some Purpinator? You want to try it out? It's super legit.
Yeah, I'll try it out. I never used it before.
Have you used Turpinator?
Yes.
Well, dude, Purpinator is like Turpinator 2.0. It does color. It poops out resin. It poops out flavonoids, terpenes, all of that. I'm going to send you the Turpinator. I'm also going to send you some of their garden spray to keep your plants nice and clean. The garden spray, of course, from the makers of Turpinator. And Turpinator can be used up until the day of harvest as preventative or as a curative spray on your plants.
Sounds good. Thanks so much.
Iville, smoke weed every day and stay safe. Stay on the line so we can get your shipping address.
All right. Take care.
Thanks,
You guys.
brother. Yo.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I add something about the
Are you
pH?
picking your nose through your mask?
No, I'm picking my mask up.
He's picking his nose through his mask.
At
He
the
has his
same
mask.
damn time.
Hey, I can't touch my nose, so I'll just pick my nose through my mask. That's a
And
great
then-
idea.
And then instead of having skid marks in your underwear, you got booger marks in your mask.
Your wife is like, "What are these booger marks?"
Have you been wearing your mask repeatedly?
Fuck yeah.
But those pH pins, they're mass produced and they're fragile little glass bulbs, and like just the bulb, just
They're hand blown.
and just the price of that alone, and then you've got all this other digital stuff on it. Like sometimes I feel like with those you get a good one or you get one that isn't so good, and even if you take care of all of them the same, like sometimes you just get the dud, and that's why you got to take it back. He was saying they last 4 months, and that the Grow
Well,
Boss
Blue
one,
Lab is made in New Zealand.
They have a year warranty.
Manufacture all their own things, and yes, a lot of other companies, and they manufacture their stuff in house. A
Yeah.
lot of other companies will.
Yeah, I didn't mean Blue Lab
outsource.
in particular, but it's all the pH probes. They're a little fragile glass ball, so you got to be careful with it. And even if you take care of it right, it still could break.
You know, that reminds me of like Vinny, the grimy ass guy. Like he's a little fragile ass little human being.
Yeah, I remember that
Yeah,
guy.
he's like a porcelain doll.
He was a fragile dude.
Yeah, he still is. Anyways, let's go to line 3 and talk to Mike in Bakersfield.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Big fan. Love what you're doing.
Thanks, Mike. What's going on?
Hey, I have a pretty basic question. So I'm rocking it old school and 8-foot ceilings and rentals. I pretty much got Raptors strapped to the ceilings, and I've always done Raptors with Solus Tech Digitals and Hortilux bulbs, but my Hydro Store guy is trying to turn me on to these new ones called Par Pros.
All
And I
right.
was just asking me if you knew anything about that.
The ballast?
The bulbs.
No, the bulbs. Yeah, they're the new. I don't know if they're new. They're the double-ended ones. Par Pro Max is what they're called.
Right.
I never heard of them.
If you're getting a good price on them, the single-ended technology, there's nothing super outstanding from the single-ended technology as far as Par Pro or Solus Tech. Some of the other brands that you will see, the industry standard is still Hortilux for single-ended bulbs. So
Right.
that's the best one. Everything else is a step down from that. Some try to tune them specifically to horticulture. None of them have got it quite as right as Hortilux has gotten it. So if you're looking to get the most out of your light bulb, you're going to do that. And you're probably going to end up spending about double of what you would for some of the other bulbs. Even though that they have a big price tag on them, you can find ways to get those other the lower end bulbs cheaper. Now the Par Pro, man, I got to be gentle about this because I don't want to ruin a relationship with your hydro shop.
A diplomatic answer.
No, I hear you, man. I feel
The
like
Par
you got
Pros
a good
are
deal on a pallet or something.
okay, and that's probably where it's at. That's where it's at. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
so,
I'm real about it. So I got to go back to the Horties.
Yeah, the single-ended bulbs, your street lighting, basically, and most light bulbs are those repackaged for horticulture. They were never tuned for it. Hortilux actually makes their own bulbs and tune their bulbs to facilitate horticultural growth. So that's what you stick with. And the Raptors and all of that technology and stuff, that it's older technology, but it's not antiquated. You just have to be on point with, if you're running air-cooled Raptors, cleaning that glass so you get a maximum light penetration without too much diffusion from
Yeah,
aerosols.
I'm on top of that, brother.
Yeah, all that stuff. And for the other listeners too, not just you know what I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
So Mike, go with the standard, go with the Hortilux. But if you were using Solus Tech and you're able to get a better price on the Pro Max, get the Pro Max. I mean,
All right,
they're going to be
appreciate you
solid.
guys, man.
Make sure that you get a warranty on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got it. Thanks, guys.
All right, man. What can you use in your garden? Organics, salts, smart pots. What do you need over there? He gone? All right. He gone.
He's like, all right, later.
Well, man, unfortunately, we have no more callers. So let's do the grand prize giveaway.
What's the question?
It is for an Instacart. Well, the question.
No, that's the prize.
Yeah, I can get it. I got it down, bruh. We are doing a $250 Instacart worth of groceries giveaway, sponsored by Left Coast Wholesale, Sanctuary Soils, Pacific Grow Supply, our friends at Smart Pots, our friends at Hydrodynamics International. They stepped up and gave us enough resources to be able to do a $250 grocery giveaway for people.
Calling and where are you calling from?
Your mic's on sync. There you go. Thanks. We're doing the grand prize, so. All right. The
What's your name?
That's grimy ass Colin.
Oh.
All right. So we're doing that, and dude.
So we got the prize.
We got the prize.
But they got to call in to win.
Let's do two. Like I said, let's give away a pH meter from Blue Lab.
Okay.
They stepped up and gave us a bunch of meters, not just the pins. For like $250 meter, bruh. All right, so you got a question?
Yeah, what was the name of the original sound guy that was allegedly gay?
Oh my God! What are you talking about? No one's gonna know that.
Okay.
Did you mention that?
Okay. Here we go. What about from Chef's News?
Yeah, we could do a question from the news.
What about the Mexico thing?
Or who just opened up dispensaries?
Yeah.
Oh.
2 questions from the
Okay.
news. One of them.
Okay, this for the groceries.
You got one?
No.
Okay, mine?
For the groceries.
So this for the groceries. Mexico has to wait until what month to have legal cannabis?
Mexico has to wait until what month?
Yeah.
Should we just do one and then we'll just do the random 1 through 6 because there's 6 lines, and then we'll do the random. Here, lock the line so people can't call right now. Say the we'll whoever wins, we'll have one question. Wait.
So then we pick the caller by random generator.
2 random generators.
Well, yeah, we got to do the one question, then the other one.
We gotta have this worked out before the show, playa.
We got it worked out.
Are we live?
Yeah, they got to call.
Are we on the air?
You call us.
Do it live. I'll do it live. God damn it!
You call the show and tell us what month Mexico has to wait to, and then you win the prize.
You see that the Pentagon released UFO photos?
Yeah, so to me that means that's just confirmed aliens do not exist.
Because the government lies to you?
Yeah, if the government's saying that they saw UFOs, that means there's about to be a fake alien invasion.
Oh, man. Holograms?
Yep.
Project Bluebeam, they're going to be like, the aliens are here.
Did you
Everybody run inside and shelter in place.
Did you see the hologram of the Pope disappear?
Yeah, they're going to do that with aliens. It's the same thing.
Are they going to be reptilian?
They're going to be like, here's the footage of the aliens. The aliens said that we need to shelter in place. Everyone shelter in place.
Man, as long as I got weed and fucking salamis. You know I got gout in my foot?
Whatever scenario they need.
My gout is flaring up.
To make
dog.
you stay indoors.
I'm taking cherry tart like a motherfucker. They said to stop drinking, so I switched from seltzers to beer.
The beer's good for gout, I heard.
Yep.
Washes it off.
As well as shrimp tacos.
Allegedly.
Washes it out.
All right. What's the question? What month?
Yeah, so that's for the groceries. What month does Mexico have to wait until?
Okay, everyone, we'll just do the 6 callers, but they have to have both questions.
Okay.
What month is groceries being delivered? What's the question?
Yeah. What month is your groceries coming? No. What month do Mexicans have to wait until to have legal cannabis
What
in
month
Mexico?
is Mexico going to legalize?
Yeah, and then the other question was, what are we going to ask about high
Aliens?
times?
Oh, you just fucking gave the answer. Who's opening up dispensaries?
What big company?
Yeah.
What big company is buying a bunch of dispensaries?
What big company?
Right.
What big magazine company? 562-653-0707. If you have the right answer, you can win $250 worth of groceries via Instacart or Blue Lab pH meter 562-653-0707. St. Diesel, open the lines. And this is my jam.
I put on that old song.
Lines
Bump
open.
it. Bump it.
And then I head back to the trap. It's not much has changed. I've been hurt and fucked up too many years ago. Hoping I could come up quick along the broken road. Well, I hustled and found a plug from the extra, show me love. Now I'm flexing in a wreck. They hating on me too. And every sleepless night led me to where I am. Bitches that broke my heart, they became hoes that scam. Show me a better way. Promise I'll quit this game. This much I know it's true. I came up and so could you. And fuck the boys in blue. Fuck them all. Fuck 12, fuck 12. Fuck 12, fuck 12. Blow the money, act a fool. Who gets my proof? Brought my niggas, put them on. I promise I won't lose. I hustled and found a plug from the extra, show me love. Now I'm flexing in a wreck. They hating on me too. And every sleepless night led me to where I am. Bitches that broke my heart, they became hoes that scam. Show me a better way. Promise I'll quit this game. This much I know it's true. I came up and so could you. And fuck the boys in blue. For 12, 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 for 12. This much I know it's true. In blue.
You are listening to the Heavy Tea Grow Show. Call in right now, 562-653-0707 for your chance to talk to Heavy Tea, Horty Chris, or Dr. Duffman. Killing it. Hey, Dr. Duff, are you signing up for another one of those internet dating sites after your divorce?
Nah, I'm just ordering these freaking douchebags from China here. Just gonna be saving a lot of money on it. About $1 a bag.
Did you say douchebags?
Yeah, they're pots. They're fabric pots. They're, made in China. They save $1 a bag from all the other.
Oh, it sounds like an imitation smart pot or something.
Yeah, save $1, but, I'm pretty sure these douchebags are gonna work.
Dude, I had a buddy of mine who used those same douchebags. He bought them direct from China. It killed his whole garden.
Bro, what? So I'm better off spending that extra $1 on a smart pot?
I'd get a smart pot.
Don't be a Duff man. Make sure to buy the original patented Smart Pot. Check them out at smartpots.com.
Boom! Happy birthday!
That was awesome.
Sorry, Horty. Game over.
Yeah. Naps. Knock off. What up, Saint? And we hustle. Hustle hard. Team ADX anthem. Hey, oh. What these niggas want from me? Haters wanna eat now, you never get lunch from me. Get off my tailcoat, get off addiction team. Follow me, niggas team green like it's Listerine. Don't cross the squad, man. We get them off, man. We on the front court shooting, you just a ball fan. I'm on the top back, y'all do it all bad. Grind on the regular, tell competitors all bad. Test the team, homie. Watch you fall flat. Don't want the fame, but the change, I need all that. Hustlers get your guap up, rappers get your props up. Cause sky is the limit and we got heaven on lock up. Back down to earth, street swerving down Atlantic. Long Beach riding to death, we straight smashing. This is for my family, this is for the masses. This ADX anthem in case anyone asks me. Oh, taking this shit head on. In the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Tell me who won it with these shots up, boys. We stay hustling. Catch me in the booth to the night. Streets holding tight. Grind for my life, on my life. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping. Boy, we stay hustling.
Hey, I rep my team, rep my city, and rep my scene. I'm down for mine, on the grind all the time, like overtime. I ride to the death, can't do it like this, so don't try to step. Can't move it like this, so don't try to test. Got shotters on the side of me, right in my left, cause we do it so swift, we do it so sick, and we ain't gonna stop. We got money to get, we got honeys to flip, got the streets on lockdown, so why would we stop now? We holding the spot down. Sour diesel Hennessy, a bad bitch next to me, ADX teaming, going down up in history. Do it to the death of me, so ain't nothing left of me. Dumping off the weaponry, hold it down for centuries.
Oh, taking this shit head on. In the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Tell me who won it with these shots up, boys. We stay hustling. Catch me in the booth to the night. Streets holding tight. Grind for my life, for my life. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping. Boy, we stay hustling.
Bonafide hustler, stay up in the street, grinding all day and all night so we can eat. Roll up on your homies like niggas, stick 'em up. Now bags in the stash in the back of the truck. Pounds of the diesel, throw it in the air. Tipping Hennessy for my niggas who ain't here. Back on my feet after shedding a few tears. Give me 2 years stacked up with a few mil. Niggas locked up, but the homies still here. Rapping ADX fresh in the full gear. Killing the recession, pumping on the chop.
Okay, what is? Welcome back, Heavy T's Grow Show right here on DFZ Radio. Fuck 12, fuck 12. Fuck 12, fuck. I found a plug and you can too. RMR, man, that's a jam. I want to give a big shout out to Dutch Master.
Years ago.
Hey, can you give me a little taste of it real quick? This is the most gangster country shit I ever heard. You gotta listen to the words. Let's get a little bit of it.
I've been hurting.
Okay, stop right there. How great is it that he just says, I've been hurted and fucked up? It sounds like motherfuckers I grew up with. Yo, T, you hurted my feelings. All right, let's hear a little more.
Many years ago, hoping I could come up quick along the broken road. I hustled and found a plug.
Wait, stop right there. I hustled and found a plug. This guy is speaking life lessons to the motherfucking hood.
Dropping knowledge.
He's like, yeah, you hustled and found a plug.
Yep.
He's been hurted and fucked up too.
Yep.
Go ahead. But he found a plug.
Now I'm flexing in a rack.
Hold on, stop right there. He's flexing in what?
Sound like he said I'm flexing in Iraq.
He's like
in a
rental. He got new whips. He got new cars. He's flexing.
Okay.
He's driving clean.
I think that might be some Southern slang. I gotta know Southern slang. I just know LBC slang. You don't say cut or blood to the wrong person.
That's right.
That's why I call everyone dude.
You say brah brah.
Hey brah. All right, let's hear the rest.
And every sleepless night led me to where I am. Bitches that broke
Damn bitches.
They became hoes I scammed.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't worry about these girls breaking your heart.
Yeah, don't
They're
let
going
them
to
break
come
your
back
heart.
around when you find that plug and you flex in the rent.
Yeah, they're just there because you're mental anyway.
And if you get a chance to see this video, go to YouTube, RMR. Let's play a little bit more. Let's go through the whole thing. How long does... We got nothing but time to kill. Oh, see, hold on. He wants to know a better way. If you got a better way, he's asking for help.
He quit, he says.
No, he would quit this way. But there ain't no better way. I'll quit this game. My bad. Quit this game.
All right.
Go ahead. Finish it off. I will stop interrupting.
This much I know it's true. I came up and so could you.
Motivation.
And fuck the boys in blue.
Fuck 12, fuck 12.
Fuck them all. Fuck 12, fuck 12.
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12, fuck 12. Blowing money, act a fool. Who gets my proof? Brought my niggas, put them on. I promise I
Bump this shit, dog.
I hustled and found a plug. From me extra, show me love. Now I'm flexing in a red. By hating on me too. And every sleepless night led me to where I am. Bitches
All right, you get the idea. You get the idea. You get the idea. Let's do this grand prize. Black Market Cultivators has to go pick up his wife. I expect you to have that on repeat the whole way home. That is,
Yeah.
I mean...
Adding it to my playlist.
Yeah, that is legit anthem right there. And they got ski masks on and AKs and grills on the whole time in the video. It is fucking fantastic.
RMR, Rascal.
I will go hang out with them. I don't know if they would hang out with me, though. Oh, fuck 12, fuck 12. All right, what's the grand prize question, Big Jack?
We had two of them. One was how long or what month does Mexico have to
6
wait?
inches.
Yeah. Well, how long? Yeah, how long? What month does
And the bitch
Mexico?
is fine. I can stretch to a 9. Fuck 12, fuck 12.
So what month does Mexico wait until?
Well, damn, you just got corona that quick?
And then the other question was what big company is opening up some dispensaries around here?
Yeah.
Okay. The first question for the Instacart worth of groceries is which month is Mexico opening up legalization?
Legalization.
Yeah, when do they have to wait? So
All right,
I'm going to do my random generator now.
You got to put it in the camera so there's proof positive.
Super
Hold
close.
on, and don't hit it. Don't hit it yet.
No,
don't
no,
hit.
no.
Put it in there.
So let's see. This is the camera.
Make sure the camera's focused. Same will tell you when to hit it.
Hold on.
There's a screen right there.
All right, that's good. Boom.
6.
Number 6.
Number 6. Let's go to line 6. We've got Kyle in Orange County violating quarantine, going to the beach, surfing every day with his brother
Protesting
Chad.
at the beach.
Just playing with you,
Not me,
Kyle.
Chad.
Not you, Chad. Your brother, Chad. By the way, the side note: my 2 nephews are named Kyle and Chad.
Chad and Kyle.
The true story. But I don't
make
talk
this
to
up.
either one of them. They're fucking stupid. So, Kyle, Black Market Cultivators is going to read you the question. You give the answer, and you will win $250 worth of Instacart groceries.
What month does Mexico have to wait until to be legal?
December.
Yes.
That was some suspense, man.
There you won.
Yes, that is right, Kyle, man. Congratulations, $250 worth of groceries. We will
really help.
Stay on the line. Stay on the line, and we're going to get your information. Hydroponic Chef will facilitate everything. Basically, you go on Instacart. You can go tonight, start filling out a cart. You're gonna DM it over to us, and we are going to order it for you, send it to your address, and all that. So I'll tell you a little bit more about it, but that's how we've done it, and it's worked out great. You can get anything you want. We ask that you don't buy a bunch of liquor with it. But, I mean, if you need diapers, you need food, you need anything that the grocery store has, and we're able to give it to you, you have it sent to you. It's $250 there. And, I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate the Debt Free Nation. Thanks so much, Kyle. And every Wednesday night from 6 to about 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, who's hooking you up with the freshest grow gear and the dopest grow knowledge?
Heavy T Grow Show.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you guys, too. All right, stay safe and healthy. Let's go to the second grand prize question. Big Jackalope.
Do I got to do another generator?
Yes. So now it's, well, that was 6, so it makes it easy. You could do 1 through 5. Okay. Otherwise, you would have to exclude a number.
1 through 5. Okay.
All right. But you got to ask a question first.
Oh, so here's the question.
I know we are
what company is opening up some dispensaries?
Buying a bunch of dispensaries.
Yeah. So here's the numbers.
1 through 5.
1 through 5.
Can you see? Hold on.
Hold on. Wait.
I think, what does that say? 6 on there still? Oh, you got to generate the next number. Okay.
Yeah, ready?
Hit it.
4.
Number 4.
Number 4. Go ahead. Bring up line 4.
Hell yeah. Edgar from Cyprus.
There you go.
We've got Edgar in Cyprus, man. What's up, Edgar? How you feeling?
Feeling good. How you guys doing?
Man, just trying to live my best life over here. But you have the opportunity to get a Blue Lab pH meter worth about $250. What is the grand prize question, Jack?
What company is opening up some dispensaries or buying some dispensaries around here?
Is it High Times Magazine?
That was the worst question to ask. How you phrased it.
Yes,
it is.
Yes, it is. He's giving you some anticipation, bro.
I know.
We're all selling out. Fuck it.
Oh, my God. Yeah, man, you got hooked up with the pH meter as well. Everyone else that had the right answers, I really appreciate you guys calling in. And one more time, Edgar, who's hooking you up with the freshest grow knowledge and the dopest grow gear?
DFZ Radio.
Yeah, feel me. Thanks so much for calling in and participating tonight. Thank you so much for all of our callers each and every night. And a big shout out to all of our sponsors. As these prizes arrive to you guys, make sure you tag them in their Instagram and social media, because without them, we could not make this happen. Prizes from tonight are all shipping tomorrow, including the Instacart and the pH meter. Anyone that had trouble with shipping before, you see our memes on Instagram. All you got to do is direct message me a few simple questions. Hey, Edgar, just put Edgar on hold. Edgar's done. Yeah. Direct message Heavy T Grow Show. We will work it out. We have tracking numbers for things that have been sent. We also know that some people have been waiting for their stuff. Our prizes are fully stocked. We have everything ready to go. And we have resolved certain logistical instances. So, I guess other than that, Jack, you got something to say?
No, we out.
We out.
We out.